What's good, guys? Today we're going to be talking about the importance of working harder for yourself than working harder in a 9 to 5. But without further ado, let's get into the video.
If you hate what you're doing right now, but you're not doing anything in your spare time to build something of your own, a business, whether it's content creation, whether it's, I don't know, you're coaching, I don't know if you're teaching children gymnastics. If you're not doing something on the side, you're going to do the job that you hate forever. That is what changed me. Nothing changed me. Everything. I didn't care about being poor. I didn't care about not having money. I didn't care about anything until I realized that if I didn't work on myself as hard as I work on my job, as in my 9 to 5, I'm going to do this 9 to 5 forever. And there's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5, and there's nothing wrong with my job. I absolutely love where I work. So that's when I was like, right, I need to put some time into making sure I build something for myself. And as tired as I am, and as long as it is, and as long as the day's been, and I just want to go home and I want to put my feet up, right, I have to sacrifice the time after work where I would be resting or scrolling on TikTok, right, because I've had a long day at work, so that I don't keep having to have long days at work for the rest of my life. You're going to have to sacrifice some of your free time to build something for yourself so that you don't have to do the job that you hate forever. Because if you hate that job, think about how much you're going to hate that in 30 years. Life goes so fast, you think you're not going to do something for the rest of your life. But if you're not doing anything to change your circumstances, then my lovely, you will be doing that for the rest of your life. And that is what changed me.
She made a good point that I really resonated with, because oftentimes even me, like, I come back home and I be tired. I just want to take a nap. I just want to sleep, eat, and just rest. But everything takes sacrifice. Like, just be willing to sacrifice a little bit time, because in the end you'll be successful. You feel me? Whether that's YouTube, whether that's a business, work on something. Because you don't, let's say you hate your job right now, right? If you hate it, you can hate something, but if you're not doing something to actively changing, you're just thinking. It's just a thought. Like, nothing is gonna change if you don't take action. So just find something to do, like, in your free time. You feel me? Like, don't just waste your time and just watch TikToks all day, because in the end you're just watching somebody else. Like, that person that you're watching is making money. You feel me? Not everything has to be about money, but I'm just saying, like, if you want to get yourself out of situations, you gotta be willing to sacrifice and take some action. But yeah,
bro, you gotta work harder for yourself than you ever do at a 9 to 5, bro. You know how all these people be working, busting their ass off, you know what I'm saying, and still barely getting paid or getting by in life, bro. They need to put more time into themselves. The same way they breaking their back for these people that's above them, that's just filling their pockets up, bro. They need to put that same time back into themselves, bro. I'm at work right now, bro. I'm making YouTube videos. I'm putting more time into myself than this actual job, bro. You gonna see how it pay off, bro. Y'all gonna witness this journey that I'm going through right now, bro. That's why I made this channel, bro, because I know what's coming to me. That's exactly why I made this channel, so y'all can see where I came from before, you know what I'm saying, just pop out. But yeah, man,
I like what he said, because I know so many people, and I've seen a lot of people, they work so hard. Even in my family, they work so hard. I'm talking their legs is tired, their back hurt. They just working so extremely hard. But then when it's time for them to get celebrated for their hard work, they get like a t-shirt or something. That's what I'm saying. Like, work for yourself. Like, it's okay to work for somebody else. Having a job is cool. Like, you should be utilizing that job to support something that your dream, like what you're dreaming of, like what you want to do. You should use that job to support you in your dream. You feel me? You should not just be planning to work your whole life, because, like, even the way the economy is looking like right now, you gotta have like something that's other than a job. You feel me? And it's not even about like just making a ton of money. Like, don't you want to be comfortable, bro? Like, I hear a lot of people saying you want to buy all the cars and jewelry. No, like, when you get money, bro, it buys freedom. Like, do you not know the amount of freedom that money can give you? Like, it won't give you all the happiness in the world at a certain extent, but like, you be able to sleep whenever you want to. Like, you know how many people wish that they could just wake up whenever they want to and then get to work whenever they want to? But no, many people don't have that option because they have to have a job. So use that job to utilize it. You feel me? But yeah.
Jim Rohn said, "Work harder on yourself than your job." And let me tell you why it's the truth and how it can change your life and make you successful. Your job pays the bills, but your personal growth, which is your self-awareness, your self-discovery and improvement, determines your future. If you only focus on what your job requires today, you'll stay stuck where you are. But when you invest in yourself, your skills, your health, your well-being, and your support systems, you will create opportunities that elevate your entire life. Think about it. Your job can change, your industry can disappear, but you are the constant. When you grow, your value increases. When you learn, your potential multiplies. Success starts with the skills you build and the mindset you bring to every challenge. The work you put into yourself will show up in every area of your life, not just your job. Your career is what you do, but personal growth is who you become. Work harder on you and watch everything change for the better.
I hope y'all are listening because Graham just put us on game. But look at it like this, right? At a job, you're giving a set task by your job, your supervisor, your manager, whoever, right? But when you're working for yourself, you have trial and error. You might mess up, but look, that creates growth. In a job, the reason why I think a lot of people like jobs is because security, right? You don't really have to think for yourself. You're given one task and you complete it, right? It's easy. Not in the sense that it's like easy, but like you don't have to put that like mental capacity in it. But when you have your own business and you create your own stuff, you get to grow. Why? Because you set goals. You're going through trial and error. Like you mess up, you figure it out, you get back up. You get back up. You keep building, and you get better. But in a job, there's really no room to grow unless you get like promoted, and that's the really only way to grow in a job. And even then, you're not even really learning new skills for you. You're just getting paid more. So that's why I always say, just find something to do. Like you could work a job. You can work that 9 to 5. You could go to college to get that degree. Always have something on the side though that you do, because that thing that you're doing on the side, you never know. It might take you to places that you never expected. You feel me? Because look, like Jeff Bezos, right? We all know his story. He created books. Like he probably had a job on the side, but look, he created books and he sold them online. Not created books, but he sold books online, right? Nobody thought that was gonna be big, but guess what? He had an idea, he acted on it, and he profited off of it. He probably didn't know that it was going to be this huge, big thing. But look, he worked harder on himself than on a job, and that's how he became big. That's why I tell everybody to work on something for yourself, because that's how you become successful, not working for somebody else. You're just making somebody else rich. Like the person who created the business, they already make money. I'm not telling you to not work hard, but don't work to the point where you're overworking. You're over. No, work hard for yourself, bro. So you build something, and you and your families, your son's son, your children's children can profit off of it. But yeah, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the content. If you like it, show me some love. And I just want y'all to know that I love y'all. I want the best for y'all. And God has a bigger purpose than that job that you're doing. God put you on this earth for something bigger that you might not even know that you're capable of. But I love y'all, and I hope y'all have a good day, and keep working hard. Like if you want to do something, do it, because I believe you can. And just work, just be consistent, show up every day, and you will succeed. But anyway, guys, bye. It's VK.
Is the reason why I'm selfish. I ain't doing it for myself. My partner's got it, you push my little brother need some help.